What's up, Mimi Gang? It's your girl Mimi Icy, and today I'm back with another video for y'all. And today, y'all, if y'all remember the title, we're gonna be doing something a little different. I am gonna be giving you guys a story time along with a Wendy's mukbang, because I did order some Wendy's and I'm thinking there's a story I've been wanting to tell you guys for the longest time. Well, I thought, why not do it and do a mukbang? So if you guys are interested in this little story time plus some Wendy's mukbang, please keep on watching. Okay, so let's get into the story time. So basically, it was around Father's Day weekend. Usually on Father's Day weekend, my dad has this tradition where he and my uncles and my cousins go on a fishing trip and whatnot. And either he would rent an Airbnb and me and my mom and my sisters get to stay at the house, or we have to go to like a hotel or something while they take over the house. So I cleaned up all my things so my cousins or my uncles could stay in my room. So anyway, my dad found me and my sisters and my mom and my aunt a hotel for us to stay in for the weekend while he and the others, you know, celebrate Father's Day. Wait, it was Thursday, I think. And I was just getting off of work. My mom came and picked me up from work. And she gave me the rundown on what we're gonna be doing at the hotel. We pretty much weren't doing anything because she already ordered dinner for us and anything, but she said my aunt and sisters already went to the pool. And she said it wasn't really well because once they first got to the hotel, my mom and my dad actually looked at the first room, right? And she said the room wasn't even done, you know, the beds were all messy and it was dirt literally everywhere on the floor. So we decided to change it. She came and picked me up from work. We went to get, you know, dinner, and then we came to the hotel. When I came to the hotel, my sisters and my aunt were already in the room, and my younger sister Jenna, she told me don't expect luxury. And I really didn't expect luxury because, you know, we don't have money like that. So I decided to just roll with the punches. So I decided, you know, get settled in, eat, and just, you know, chill. And my mom went to work. So anyway, they told me about the pool. They all said the pool was dirty and everything. And it was an indoor pool. How can an indoor pool still be dirty? Like, for real. They told me there was even a bug in the pool. I'm like, okay, even though I haven't really been in the pool, I never got in the pool, to be honest with you, because honestly, I don't want to be in an indoor pool which still has dirt in it. Like, for real, come on now. As we settled in, I noticed some things. Like, I noticed there was a bug in the light bulb, and it was cobwebs everywhere. We started taking pictures and everything. So, yeah, hours passed by. We were just watching TV, you know, doing what we do, just chilling, cooling it. And as soon as I lifted up the covers, I noticed there were urine stains. There were urine stains on the bed. And it was after I was laying in it. I was laying in the bed full of urine stains. Even though I was just laying on the covers, you know, it was the sheets and everything else. And in the mix of that, Jenna, she lifted her bed up. She noticed there were blood stains on her bed. Dried blood stains. Like, seriously, like, why? Seriously, you guys can't not really prep for your guests that might come to stay with you? You guys didn't feel like washing the sheets? The maids, I think they were on strike or something, because, bruh, if they weren't, I wouldn't have to deal with this. Well, we wouldn't have to deal with this. I was the only one dealing with anything. So, I noticed all the bugs in the light bulbs, the cobwebs and stuff. And it was that breaking point. And I looked under the bed, right? There were pills under my bed. Like, seriously, like, were the maids lazy or something? Thanks to all that, I decided to call Dad, because at this point, you know, I just had it. I just had it with that room. It may seem little to you guys, but for real, I'm not about to sleep in some urinated. It might seem little to you guys, but seriously, I'm not about to sleep in some urinated filled sheets. Blood urinated filled sheets. Like, seriously, that is so contaminated. So in the midst of all that, I called my dad, and then he came around older. I honestly kind of felt bad because honestly it was supposed to be, you know, he and my uncles and I, you know, to celebrate them being fathers to their children, good fathers to their children at that. And honestly, he had to come deal with this again because they already changed the room. And even though the room did look better, there were still cons. So in the midst of all that, my dad called my mom, let her know that, you know, we were changing the room again because there were some major cons once again. Anyway, we moved like two floors up to a room. And honestly, it was better. It was better than, you know, the last room. The only problem was the phone, which I kind of didn't mind because we don't even use the hotel phone anyway. We got our phones. So yeah, we just went on about our night and chilled until it was time for me to go to sleep. I went to sleep. So fast forward to the next morning. I woke up to the sound of my alarm, you know, at 6:30, getting ready for work. You know, doing my usual routine. So as I went in the mirror, I turned the light on, rubbed my eyes a little bit, and I noticed, y'all, this was like almost a breaking point for me. This was like another breaking point for me. I woke up, looked in the mirror, in the bathroom. My eyes, both of them, were red. Bruh, both of my eyes were red. I went and told my mom, because my mom was already up. I said, "Ma, both of my eyes are red." I thought it was because I was just tired because it was late when we switched the room. It wasn't that late, but still was late. So she was like, "Oh my God." And one of my sister's eyes was red too. So at first we both thought it was because I was really tired, or maybe because she slept with her contacts in, But she noticed I had a lot of mucus in my eyes. I had a lot of pus and crust. I had a lot of pus and crust in my eyes. So we went to the doctor, and I was congested. I was a little bit congested. I was actually congested a few days before this happened. So I think congested pink eye was just an addition. And I think the sheets did have something to do with them because they were urinated and bloodstained from someone else. So we probably think that was the consequences of that. But that was a lawsuit. That was honestly a lawsuit. Honestly, we didn't file one because honestly, I didn't really want to deal with court reasons, even though I never did deal with court. Even though I watch a lot and Order, Criminal Minds, a lot of crime shows, and a lot of court shows. I did not kind of want to go to court. Even though I think we would have got mad money out of them, to be honest. And honestly, I felt bad though. I did feel bad because, you know, it was the day of my cousin's sweet 16 birthday party. She was having a party, and honestly, I wanted to go, and my sisters were gonna go. My sister still went because she was dancing. She was dancing with her, but I couldn't go because, you know, I didn't want to spread my thing around. So we had to stay on one side of the hotel. Well, I stayed on one side, she stayed on the other. But overall, the hotel's name was Quality Inn, y'all. The hotel's name was Quality Inn. Do not do Quality Inn. And honestly, the night before we switched, before our final switch, we looked up the reviews. It was a 2.5 reviewed hotel. There was one comment that really stood out to me was when they found a bathtub ring and they had to clean it themselves. Honestly, but what I suffered was a lawsuit. It really was a lawsuit, to be honest with you. Even though I was congested before it happened, I never had pink eye. That was after I laid in those urinated, blood-stained beds. So yeah, y'all don't do Quality Inns unless you want to get sick and file a lawsuit and go to court. Honestly, I think I would have got mad money. We would have got mad money out of that, to be honest. That was a lawsuit. But low-key, I don't think I could ever be serious in court. I think I'd just play all day, to be honest. So after that, we went home. Well, no, we went home about 3 days later. Actually, 2 days later. We went home. We went back home on Sunday. And my dad said, "Y'all back from the hotel from hell?" It really was, though. It was a hotel from hell. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this story time. This was a really short story time, but it felt like a good story to tell. It felt like a good story to tell you guys. I thought one day I'm gonna tell this story, and I hope you guys really take my review seriously. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for the story time. I hope you guys like it, and I really hope you guys for real take my review seriously, because bro, if you guys don't want to end up, you know, sick, having to file something, please take my advice seriously. Don't go to Quality Inns, all right? Do not go to Quality Inns, I'm telling y'all. So anyway, I hope you guys really liked this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to my channel for more videos. Turn the post notifications to get notified for my latest videos. And also follow me on all my socials. I'll leave in the link below. And yeah, see you in my next video. Love you, Mimi Gang. Stay blessed.